So, how did you stop relying on scripts and start to ad lib or free flow sessions? So, I love this question because the topic of this video is free flowing words inside our sessions, right? What, so long story short, I just learned ACH. That is it. That was what I did because in that process specifically and how I got better at not relying on scripts is that the ACH program is very, very much based on investigating the client's problem, which I haven't seen any training school teach that specific skill. It was always all about memorization. This is how it is. There was not a lot of this is actually how the unconscious mind works. This is the language of the unconscious mind. It is very different from spoken language like I'm doing now. It doesn't talk like this. It's very specific with how it communicates, and learning how to do that and just really going by that again and again and again, using the same principles within the hypnotic interview and looking for those unconscious moments. That was how I stopped relying on the scripts because I really, 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 really wanted to get away from all of that shit. I had, the script right here on one side of my screen, the Zoom screen right here in my client sessions, plus a shitload of cue cards that I had to prepare for like 10 to 15 minutes at least before my sessions. And then I had to record, and it had to be like, it was so much fucking work, and it was draining at times and very exhausting. And I didn't want to do that anymore. So, and what I really found with that method is that clients got results in the investigation phase, but we had a lot of like deepeners and the induction. It's like the typical stuff, right? And then the transformational recording. Some people liked it, but at the same time, that's a different story. But really, but some clients didn't really listen to it, even though I told them how important it was, even though it took me like 2 hours sometimes to do. And it just overall, looking at the really big picture, those things weren't helping with the results. The investigation phase was. And that is what ACH sessions are all about, right? That's why it's so typical, even with clients who have had hypnotherapy before, say that I've had I think that I've had 3 to 5 hypnosis sessions in just one because we focus on the right things. We can focus on all of the different things and it can work, and I have had great results as well. But if we focus on the things that actually get the result, it's a lot better. And so I've talked about the hypnotic interview. I've talked about the unconscious moments. The intro to ACH course it actually does help you with that. It shows you the principles of it. It's a very basic foundational level of ACH. If what I'm talking about and have talked about resonates with you, definitely comment intro to ACH to get your $0 access to it. I am quite crazy for giving that course for $0. So grab that now before I change my mind. And so we can really have our words flow throughout our sessions when we know how to use our clients' unconscious expressions. We're always displaying unconscious expressions. We don't have to put our clients into trance all the time. We don't have to tell them a script. We don't have to think about the metaphors. If a client is metaphorical, you will hear it and see it. And if a client, what was the other question? If a client is full of conflicts, then we can definitely just question them to confuse them out of the conflict. And then that way we don't have to rely on scripts. We don't have to rely on thinking about what to do. It's all about the client and pure utilization of what our clients give us. It just gives us a lot more freedom. It gets rid of a lot of the pre and post work that are not necessary. There's no um, awkward rapport building. It's just really a very fun conversation. And also inside the Intro to ACH course, you will see exactly in the demonstration how casual it is and how fun it becomes. And it is a very, very effective session because it's almost been a year that eczema is not here anymore. So it 100% works. So I hope that this mini training helped. If you have any questions at all, let me know. And access to Intro to ACH is still here. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you soon. Let's make a massive impact together, one conversation at a time.